Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. He's perfect from the line this time. And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Bridges. Outside call. Now here's Booker. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Bridges outside. Back to Ayton. Ayton draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball. And it's the Suns with the ball. Pass to Craig. The Suns need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Brooklyn with it.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Curry. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
Ayton gets a double team. And here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
That one goes in.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Craig. And stolen by Durant. From downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year, he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
And that one's good. Ayton's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
For 3, O'Neal. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. Now Ayton. Ayton draws the double. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The 3 from Curry. And the Nets miss again. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
4 on the clock.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Payne. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
The 3 from Curry.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And here's Payne outside. The rebound by the Nets. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Thomas. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Biyombo. And it's the Suns with the ball. Okogie on the wing. Biyombo inside. Here's Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Okogie. Off target from outside. Pass to Claxton. Here's Thomas. Knocks down the triple.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
No good on the free throw.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
He does not get the second one.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that
Harris outside. Nails it from 3. already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Nets up by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Here's Mills. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. He gets it in there.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Pass to Booker. Ayton with it. And stolen by Simmons. High post Claxton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Outside Curry. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. Curry's got 8.
I mean, the range of Seth Curry is astounding. This guy, if he steps across half court, you better have a hand up.
Pass to Booker. To the left side wing. The 3 from Craig. The shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. Outside Irving. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead.
But Kyrie Irving is a 3-level scorer. The three-point shot is definitely in his arsenal.
To the middle. Oh, denied by Durant. On the wing, Curry. Beyond the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever goes.
The BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
So the Nets making a switch here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on T.J. Warren.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul.
And the second free throw is good. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Alec. Now Bridges. Oh, denied by Durant.
Wow, twice on the pipes of Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
And here's Harris outside. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Harris has got 6.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Irving for 3. The Suns clear it. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now a timeout called by Phoenix. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And it's Brooklyn ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Thomas. Outside Irving. O'Neal on the wing. Drops in the 3. O'Neal's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, a point guard's responsibility in part in today's NBA, get their guys going. And Kyrie Irving doing just that.
Here's Okogie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
.114 left in the 2nd quarter. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Payne. Now here's Šarić. Back to Payne. And here's Šarić. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes.
Well, zero hesitation on that catch and shoot. Dario, not shy, playing confidently. Nicely done.
Phoenix foul. Jack Okogie. First personal foul. Team second.
Down low. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Third
Guys, you
team.
think about someone like Royce O'Neal, who is finally finding his footing in this league. After starting 20 combined games his first 2 seasons, he has just missed 9 starts since. Pretty incredible.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. 44 seconds left in the 2nd period.
Phoenix.
Timeout called. The Suns. Suns. Here's Payne. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons, just so good at sending it back. You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Here's Claxton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Out on his own on the break. Pass to Thomas. Craig with a steal. And here's Booker. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ending the quarter up 10. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Phoenix calls timeout. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Here's Simmons. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Kevin Durant post Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Back to Paul. Here's Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
DeAndre Ayton, a quality free throw shooter, so you love to see him create opportunities to get there.
And he can't hit the second. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
The Nets with a lead. And here's Mills for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
6 to shoot. And stolen by Simmons. And here's Mills from the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Mills has got 5 now.
The sweet spot, the comfort zone for Patty Mills.
First personal foul. Team second.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
Guys, I like how assertive DeAndre Ayton is looking right now. This is allowing him to stay hot out there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets. Let's hear it for the Brooklyn Nets.
He hits the second from the line.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Count it. He's got 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Paul can't get it to go. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
5 to shoot. Here's Claxton. And he dunks it down.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Outside Paul. Back to Saric. The jump hook. And again, it's the Suns missing. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
To the paint. Curry's shot is off.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
It's stolen by Warren. Pass to Irving. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. To the wing, right side. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Nets. At one point, they led by 16. Inside. And stolen by Paul. And now the Suns, fast break. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Irving with it. Yumbo with a steal. Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
15 seconds.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
A minute 39 left to play in the third quarter. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, go ahead and get up, Kevin Durant, former MVP, punching it home.
Phoenix calls timeout. And so here's Phoenix, down by 15. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7. Man, good whistle there.
What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is. The answer will be Kyrie Irving.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
Pass to Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Paul's got 5 now.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Here's Thomas. Takes the 3. Irving up top. Outside Simmons. The 3, here's Harris. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 9.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Pass to Aiden. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Outside Irving. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
And he's good on the second. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets out front. They lead by 18. And when we return... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Now here's Paul. And here's Payne outside. The rebound by Ben Simmons. The 3 from Curry. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, they get a hand on it.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Back to Harris. To the inside. Clock at 6.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's good.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
On the attack, Simmons. Oh, great D that time from Craig. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Here's Simmons. Outside Mills. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. The shot no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Now here's Paul. Back to Craig. To the middle. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitutions on the court.
They've got a commanding lead.
Just seems like everything is going their way.
To the right side. And here's Mills from the arc. Drills it from deep.
Amongst the best in the league once he gets in rhythm. And in a catch and shoot, that's Patty's game to a T.
Here's Shamet. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Up top, Durant. Second chance effort. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Shamet. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Curry. 4-3. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Booker. From the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's Durant. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. And here's Paul. He's guarded by Irving. Count the basket.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Brooklyn calls timeout. So it's Brooklyn now. It's an 18-point game. Irving, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Harris a screen. For three, Durant. Gets the three to fall.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Bridges. And Durant with the block. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nets.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Here's Paul. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitutions on the court.
Pass to O'Neal. The kick to Durant. Fires the three to the paint. It's rebounded by Biyombo.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And Durant with the big finish.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Lets the three fly. Durant with another miss. Here's Lee. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.